Hey everyone, so this will be a Roblox comparison here between the Samsung Tab A8 up top versus the S6 Lite from 2022, so the new version of this guy. Both of these have 4 gigabytes of RAM and 64 gigabytes of storage. You can get the A8 with only 3 gigabytes of RAM and I believe 32 gigabytes of storage if you want to save a bit of money, but the 4 gigs will be better, especially when you're doing gaming like what we're going to do here. $280, $350 here in the US. We're going to start off with Royal High on the S6 Lite. And you guys can tell it's the S6 Lite because I'm surprised it actually worked in game because it has the S Pen here. So I've turned off both volumes because they are horrible with copyright infringements with any sort of sound on these games. And of course it's going to be dark out, so y'all cannot see it as well as if it were daytime. But you guys can see the boat loaded in there. It works beautiful. We are in max graphics on the S6 Lite. So let's try and get off this boat, which always seems to take forever. Let's see. Alright, I'm going to bring up my camera real fast. I know now you guys cannot see like any of this white stuff, but you can really see the screen, or the main stuff. Fire's flowing, nice and beautiful. Same thing with the waterfall. There is no choppiness. It just works beautifully. Beautifully. So everything works the way it should work. We are going to apparently sit in a chair that is in the pool. No, we're going to jump off of here. Ooh, they brought back all this stuff. I was playing this yesterday and they didn't have any of this in here. It was all gone. So this all looks nice and beautiful. Again, this is max graphics. I think that's pretty dang good. That this tablet can do that. As I said, the Amazon Fire HD10 is not able to play this game at all. It just kicks you from the game. The Plus version of the tablet can play it, but not as well as that can. And we'll go over here, turn this back on. Here is the A8. Get that camera to focus in a bit better. Hopefully it will not be nighttime, so we're loading in here. We are going to change this to up all the way, so that way this is a fair comparison. Going again into Sunset Isle. Let this load on in. So there is our boat. It actually does look pretty decent. It's maybe a hair bit choppier. As we run into people. Wow, there's a lot more people here now. We jumped backwards for some reason. Okay, please get off the boat. Get off the boat. Get off the boat. You guys can see the frame rate is way worse. It's like you're running in slow-mo. Take a quick look here at the fire. It still looks okay. Again, the frame rate's a little bit slower than it was on the S6 Lite, but it's definitely frame rate drops. Go ahead, we'll turn this into automatic. And now it loads in quite a bit better. Now we're moving in normal speed. So we'll do the same thing here. Yes, this is how it was on yesterday on all my devices. Just nothing. Nothing's down here. On automatic it works well though. Back on the S6 Lite, 2022 S6 Lite, we're going to Pet Simulator X. It's one of my favorite games on here. It's probably the game I have played the most in Roblox. Still in max graphics. So of course everything will spawn in a moment. Let some coins spawn in here. So we'll make this one a bit quicker than we did with the Royal High. You guys can see if I can actually click on things. It loads in. Excellent. Like, I'm just really surprised at how well this little tablet loads in these games in max graphics. I just killed my light there. So again, Pet Simulator X on the A8. Hit skip. We're going to do the same thing again. Max graphics here. Give it a second to load in. For some reason it looks, I don't think I've ever seen it look foggy like this. Ah, there it is. I was gonna say, that seemed weird. This is actually loading in pretty well too though. This is actually loading very well. So there you go, there's Pet Simulator X. Again, I don't think this is a very hard game for tablets to load in, but both of these did it in max graphics, which I think is pretty dang good. Alright, going into a harder game again, Sonic Speed Simulator. I know, again, on some budget tablets, you cannot load this game in, or can, it just looks really bad. The frame rate just dies. So again, see, I don't think I'm lying to you. Max graphics. Give this a moment to load in. Alright. Go ahead and hit start. Run over here, pick up these gems. We can do some jumps. We can do the rolling, which I don't really understand in this game. In the normal Sonic games, I understand it. This one, not so much. You guys can see this loads in amazingly well. I did not do that jump very well. There we go. I know we're just kind of cruising through these games. So again, I did not change settings on here. So we are in max graphics. Get rid of the leaderboard. Let this baby load in. Alright, there we go. Load it in. Again. So I know I cut away there. Max graphics. Go ahead and jump on in here. Nope, please get out of my way. So again, it does load in, but you can definitely tell there is a frame rate drop. It just does not load in as well as like the S6 Lite does. Go ahead and change it back to automatic. And now it's going to load in a lot better. And honestly, it really doesn't look any, I wouldn't say it looks any worse than the max graphics does. So I'm sure it's still pretty near the max graphics. Probably just a couple points away from it. So then you guys can see though, this loads in very well in automatic. I just cannot get up a hill. Last but not least, we're going to do some Brookhaven here. Again, this is the S6 Lite 2022. Again, did not change the settings. This is in max graphics. Go ahead and hit play. So what you'll notice with this is everything in the background is already loaded in. Let's go ahead and grab a motorcycle. I don't know what that's doing. I do not want to pick up the person. No, you want to drive it. There you go. Except for I don't know how to drive, apparently. I suck at driving in these types of games. So bad. But you guys can see, though, everything in the background is actually already there. Which is really cool. Because, again, other tablets, stuff will just... It can play them just fine. But stuff will just kind of pop up in the background. And then on the A8, 4GB of RAM version. You can also jump up to a version that has 128GB of storage, but you'll still only be rocking the 4GB of RAM. There we go, max graphics. So I just changed it to. So things are nicely in the background there. Again, let's jump on a vehicle. Let's do the same one. Why do you keep spawning sideways on me? I don't want to go that way. I have to turn around, and I suck at turning around. Alright, there we go. Yeah, it's so hard for me to drive straight in these games. So we're going to drive forward a bit here. You see most things are already there in the background. Again, with some max graphics. So this is very similar to the S6 Lite for this game. I do think some things are spawning in, though, a bit later than they did on the S6 Lite. And there is some little bit of slowdown there. But again, change it to max and it'll be better. So you guys let me know. Is it worth spending the extra money to get the S6 Lite's a little bit better graphics power? I mean, again, everything was in max graphics. Here we had to tone it down to automatic, whatever that decides to put it into. But both of these can play any of these games just fine. Just S6 Lite does them in a bit higher graphics on some of them. You guys let me know what you think. I am really happy with both of these devices. Again, they're both better than the Amazon Fire tablets that I absolutely love. Those are not really great for gaming. These two are a lot better for gaming. Again, you guys let me know what you think. If it was my money, I would spend a bit extra money and get this guy for an extra, was it, $70? And you also get the cool S Pen with it as well. But that is my opinion. I do think both these are good tablets. Let me know what you think. As always, I really do appreciate you. Hope y'all have a good one. See y'all next time. Goodbye.